Go, London Docks.
Woo! Let's get it on. Optic Gaming versus Echo Fox. Map number 1 now officially underway. As you said, Hardpoint, London Docks, and already the crowd early on getting behind Optic Gaming. The Let's Go Optic chants begin. Krim, meanwhile, he's going to be in bear, just trying to make sure that Karma can stay alive in that hill, and the early time already going in favor of Optic Gaming.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to see. You have Formal running that STG, you have Crim6 on that bar, and I was talking to TP a little bit, and he said he's so excited about Crim6 running that main AR. He feels like every single map he's dropping a 40 bomb, and this is a perfect start for Optic. Already 25 seconds on this middle hill. Formal, this is such a tough spot to deal with. There we go, Facendo picking up 2, but Optic looking very strong so far to start.
Perfect initial here, but you have to look at the time left on the hill. 20 seconds. Will Optic Gaming be able to push over and get the spawns for that next hill? You can already see Echo Fox, 2, 3 players over towards that bus side. They have the spawns, so despite losing a little bit of early time, not the end of the world here if you're an Echo Fox fan.
Yeah, not at all. As you can see, number 5 all the way in the back, but somebody spawns out. That's Facendo, has a very deep spawn. Optic trying to get control of this fire. As you see, 2, 4, and 3 all pushing this left side. Echo Fox do have early control. Very nice shots out of Assault, taking down Scup. Another nice one on Karma, but Formal finally able to trade that out. But hill control in favor of Echo Fox.
That's going to be the key. Saints immediately springs to life. They need to get control of those spawns. Facento could still be a thorn in Optic Gaming side. Of course, for Echo Fox, they're not necessarily spawning out, but they're not getting the favorable spawn either. Facento does find one, and Optic, they just can't seem to fully get control here, Murphy.
Yeah, and as you said, a lot of teams actually prefer this spawn on this hill because you spawn so close. If you do spawn on that bottom water, you're forced to go either all the way around fire, like Optic has you down, or through that middle street. And you can see number 2 and number 8, they're fighting each other through that middle gate. It's such a tough choke point to get through.
Right.
Optic Gaming, they just can't do it. They decide to rotate to that hill number 3.
Yeah, you saw Scump number 2 there on your mini-map. He was at that mid-cut. He thought about pushing, and then he obviously got the call out. No, boys, let's just give it up. Let's rotate. And that's something that, if you go back to Dallas, Optic Gaming were so good at doing on London Docks. That third hill, they were able to just get so much time. Karma finds one, can't find the second, and Krim already ready and waiting for Echo Fox to come over towards the dock side. As it stands, Echo Fox do have the lead, 50-40, but with this good, solid oh, never mind. Echo Fox 3 kills straight away. Now it's down to Krim to make the play.
Yeah, and he's obviously in a very tough spot. He's just trying to delay for his team. Aqua taking out Facendo, that helps him out quite a bit. As you can see, you know, you're going to have a contest right here. Saints actually playing very aggressively on Karma, able to win that one-on-one in a window versus, I'm not sure who that is, I believe that's Formal, just staying alive, doing a great job. Facendo helping him up with a 2-piece nade, now full control for Echo
And
Fox.
this is where it's important. Look how close Saints is to streets. Can he try and get those extra utilities that are going to give Echo Fox even bigger of a lead if used correctly, of course. 18 seconds left on the hill, and Saints just looking for anyone from Optic Gaming that may go for a last-second push. Needs to be careful, doesn't want to fall. He does have Aqua with him here now. Is this one of those situations where you want Aqua to bait for him?
Oh, absolutely. Anybody. Just take your time. These streaks can be very important. He has that bar, and somebody thinking about Formal just rips his head off. A huge kill right there. Optic might not even know the sort of impact that kill had on the map, and now a perfect setup going into this barrel build.
Oh, this has been back and forth action. This is the kind of hard point you love to see. Optic Gaming now controlling B. In-fly Saints finds one. Formal responds. SGG kills straight onto Saints, but Echo Fox flying through mid-map. You can see Scump jump straight through. Unfortunately, won't be able to find a pick, but Formal's there again with the trades. Karma with the nades, and Krim now locking down mid-map.
Yeah, this is exactly where you want to be if you're Crim6. Look at that mini-map. All of Echo Fox going to have to push through fire, and he is just controlling mid-map with that assault rifle. All of Optic Gaming getting all of this time. A great setup, being able to push out those cuts, and even start to push towards that next hill. As you see, Karma pushing this low water, but a great kill by Aqua.
And Krim's position there, he's just being a nuisance. Echo Fox know they have to deal with him first. They can't even touch the hill before they shut him down. And Optic Gaming play a perfect beer hard point. They're going to get the final 10 seconds here, and that is going to give Optic Gaming the lead as we go into our final hard point of the first rotation. Note Formal already with 1 streak. Can he get fully streaked out? That's going to be the question. He may actually use that streak. He will. Trying to get all his streaks here with the fighter pilot. We'll see if that's going to have any effect.
Absolutely nothing, but Scump able to push into fire, picks up 2, but Echo Fox is doing a great job staying alive in fire. If you're Echo Fox, that's exactly what you wanted to do. You had the back spawns. Don't let that streak pick up a couple of you. You're able to stay alive, trade out that kill on Scump, and now you have a great setup on this crane hill.
And that's a big win again from Formal. That should now extend his streak to 6. Also, give him more streaks. There you see the glide bump. Just 10 more points. That's all he needs. An assist would do it. Formal trying to fight from the front hill. Crim6 comes in, gets a big double. There's the assist. Streaks for Formal. Optic Gaming in a good position.
Yeah, and Formal actually going with the mortar strike, which some people tend to choose, but I feel like like the flamethrower is so strong on this map, especially on that beer, building hill, because such close quarters, able to pick up a lot of time, but we'll see what he's able to do with that glide bomb and mortar strike as we head into the second set of hills. Optic Gaming going to have about a 20-point lead as we head into the second half.
Once again, nice scrap time coming in from Optic Gaming. Those 10 seconds, they may not look too pretty, but they do all add up, especially when we get to the later parts of the game. And now as the hills rotate, we go to our second rotation. Karma already on statue. Scump trying to slay around him. He'll find one. That's going to be for Cento. Echo Fox, of course, in the first rotation of hills, did a very, very good job of controlling the spawns for the second hill. They're going to need to do that again here on the second rotation because they do not want to allow Optic Gaming to get too much of a lead.
Yeah, one thing I want to point out, Faceno at one point was 11-6. Wow. Right now, he's 1-8 since then. I feel like he's been the difference maker. When he was playing well, Echo Fox was picking up a ton of time. Now they do have control of middle map, but Optic just need to make sure they stay on this side of the map for that second hill.
Now, I have a question for you, Joe. You just saw Formal pull out the glide bomb, used it, got a kill. Was that maybe the right time to do it? Because you consider the money hill that comes up essentially next time on burst, you may need it to break the spawns because you can see Echo Fox, they do have control of burst.
Yeah, and I think the big thing there is they're just trying to disrupt time, but Faceno doing a great job just controlling this back. He already knows this is a big gunfight, wins that versus Karma, and you can see all of Optic spawning out towards that top street. This could be big time for Echo Fox, but they need to be able to pick up these kills because you can see why. Number 5 assault spawns all the way water, and Optic actually get a split spawn. So this is a huge play again. Echo Fox lose all those one-on-ones, now full control for Optic Gaming.
Oh, and Formal hits the drop shot on Saints. Thank you very much. Optic Gaming take full hill control. They have the spawns as well, and that is going to be some juicy, juicy time for them. Really don't see any chances here for Echo Fox to really contest.
Yeah, this is the important thing. For every kill Karma just gets, well, he just got absolutely dominated, but all of Optic getting great kills. You can see where Karma just spawned, but because Karma was so far pushed up on that top street, Echo Fox would have spawned out really far away. But Echo Fox wins that one-on-one. Now they spawn top of the street.
And just a quick glance at Formal screen there. You see he actually had another glide bomb. So that probably explains the use earlier on in the game on that first hill. Used it because he knew he was going to overlap just by getting another kill. So still does have that extra utility if Optic Gaming need to use it. Crim6, nice little spawn over towards the next hill. Echo Fox, yeah, fine. Take that final 11 seconds. Exactly. Not the end of the world.
Exactly that. Karma controlling this middle of the map, knows that Echo Fox have to rotate through somewhere, but it's all going to come through this fire building. We'll see if Crim6, and I believe that is Scump, all the pressure is going to be on their side of Docks. We'll see how they're able to hold it. There's so many power positions for them to play with. It's going to be a tough break for Echo Fox.
And Echo Fox need to find some formula to dealing with Formal. 21-14, a minute 35 hill time. He's continuing his rampage as once again makes his way inside the hill. There's going to be 3 players from Echo Fox that may challenge, but honestly, in Formal's form, he may actually be able to find himself all 3 kills. Now the cavalry comes in. Crim6 right behind, throwing out those nades. Hardpoint currently contested, but Formal ready and waiting.
I think what's interesting is typically you see 3 submachine guns on this map, but Formal and Crim6 running dual ARs. Formal with that STG, and just he puts himself in such great positions that you can see right here, just trying to stay alive, contest for as long as they can. Optic Gaming do have control of that next one. Formal just not losing anything right now. Again, contesting a little bit of an ego challenge, I think, right there, but luckily enough, his team does have spawns for this next beer building.
And that's the key. You can kind of justify that kind of a challenge there, right? He wins it, potentially gets even more closer to those streaks. Scump inside the hill, will find one, instantly traded out. Formal with the spawn. Obviously, he's already inside beer. A couple players mid-map. There's one, there's 2, nicely done. Can Formal find the 3rd? Saints flies in instantly with the trade. And it seems like for now, Echo Fox do have control. No, they don't actually. It's going to be contested. Crim in there. Again, just trying to be a thorn in Echo Fox's side.
Yeah, and Echo Fox need to play this a little bit quicker. As you can see, 2 of the Optic Gaming players spawned out towards that middle where you want them, but they weren't getting any time. Finally, they are, and this could be big time going into that crane hill. We'll see if Karma is able to make a play on the back. He wants to do this pretty fast, as you can see right there. Buys great timing. Not only that, they are contesting and they have spawns for that next crane hill. Very important to note. Always pay attention to that mini-map.
Yep, spawns are going to be so important. The question is, can Echo Fox somehow try and break it? Doesn't look like it. Of course, you still have Echo Fox spawning over towards that back rear side. 11 seconds on the hill. The contest still coming in from Optic Gaming. And you can see why 3 players spawn over towards the next hill. Formal, I believe, still has a glide bomb. 31-16. He's on a 5 streak again. We have to keep our eyes out on him because he could potentially earn even more streaks. And from Echo Fox, I don't think they have any extra utilities to even break a setup.
No, and I mean, Formal 31-16 just seems so comfortable. It feels like he's found that gun that he needs. A 155 in the hill, fully streaked out. Again, that STG in his hand, so powerful right now. All of Optic Gaming playing so well, but Echo Fox, they do get a bit of a back spawn, but it seems like Optic Gaming noticed that. I believe that's Karma, he noticed those spawns. So They're just trying to look towards that back end. Great job, great teamwork for Scump. That's picks up the 3-piece. The last guy bottom docks Formal. Again, just winning every single gunfight on a 7 spree.
When Formal's in this kind of form, there's not that many teams in the world, or that many players in the world that can shut him down.
Just
already looking at overlapping potential streaks. Saints finds a big double. Again, Echo Fox, I mean, this scrap time is going to be big, but now you have an Optic Gaming with a fair amount of a cushion. Formal using streaks because, hell, why not at this point, right? That's going to not even give them the scrap time. Optic's going to get it. They have control of mid-map as well. This is just a flawlessly executed second rotation of hills from Optic Gaming.
Yeah, and I think we talk about the strengths of Echo Fox. It revolves around the slang, but right now, Formal. Plus 19, Scump playing extremely well. Everybody playing well. On the other side, again, I brought up Vicento early on in the game. He's only at 17 kills, so in the past 4 or 5 minutes, he's only been able to pick up 3 or 4 kills.
Yeah, not enough. You need a little bit more from him. Now, Optic Gaming, 221, 153 the lead. Can they win it on Statue? Yes, they can. Formal again continuing 38 kills. He's close to the 40 bomb. Will he get it? If you're a betting man, honestly, I'd say yes, he will. Echo Fox currently... Can they get to the hill? That's the question. They're worried about the next hill as well. Of course, Optic Gaming, they can no longer, I should say, win on this middle hill. So that's why Echo Fox are thinking about bust, but you can't give too much time away here, Joe.
Yeah, absolutely. And Formal already a step ahead, decides to push this back. He knows there might be a player or two, but all he needs to do is take his time. He's waiting for his teammate Crim6, Scump and Karma pick up another one. They know there might be one more player back there. Crim6 able to pick up that kill. Aqua might get a little sneaky here, but Optic Gaming do have full control of this hill. Aqua picking up one on Crim, but all those kills. 3 more for Formal. What a beast of a performance. 42 and 18 then.
And here's another streak to come. He may actually find himself another glide bomb if he's lucky. The kills come down. It doesn't rain, it pours when you're Optic. Formal. He did die, but 44 and 19. 2 minutes, 25 hill time. Optic Gaming go 1-0 up in the series, and rightfully so. Formal gets to his feet and tells him to get off his knees.
And I think I was talking to Maven earlier. He said he had a conversation with Formal. Formal felt like at Dallas, he wasn't having the best individual performance. He said, you know what? In between these events, I'm going to put Game 2 St. Marie Search and Destroy.
I feel like Echo Fox, they need to win the Search and Destroy, because if Formal continues that form across the respawns, well, Echo Fox, you could be in some trouble. But map number 2 now underway. Optic Gaming, of course, lead the series 1-0. It's going to be Echo Fox on the attacking side first and foremost. And there, of course, you see the rush into B-bomb. Merc rightly said, this is what this map is all about. And already, Vicento with control.
And look what Optic Gaming was doing. 3 of them set up on that Ting Street. Either they're going to wait for this bomb plant and know the setup. So now, what is the basic setup here? 1 behind Statue, 1 behind the bomb. Optic, they're going to throw, it looks like some smokes and some nade strats. I like this, and there it is. They know where Saints is going to be. That's the first blood you want. You can see Karma starting to push up alongside Formal. What a great showing from Optic Gaming, but Aqua able to pick up 2 as he runs out of ammo. But what a retake from Optic. That's exactly what you want to see.
Beautiful utilization of patience, smoke grenades, and also grenades. We know how strong smoke grenades are in Call of Duty World War II. There really is no counter. Aqua was left completely blind. Ironically enough, still did find 2 kills, so props to him for that. But just a wonderful, wonderful retake. And now I'm curious to see if Echo Fox have any kind of a response to that.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we talked about. Obviously, a lot of emphasis on that bomb site. How do you retake it? A perfect example right there. And just, as I said, Optic Gaming. It looks like they may switch it up a little bit more than differently. Echo Fox going for a very strong middle presence and that B side. We'll see how quickly they transition over to that A site.
Made me laugh a little bit because you said they know exactly where Saints is going to be, and sure enough, the nade landed right at his feet. So if you're Echo Fox, you may want to try and rethink your positioning around the B-bomb, but a beautiful strat from Optic Gaming, a little bit of a trick strat, if you will, for their first round on the attacking side. Make their way immediately over to the A-bomb. Bomb goes down.
And it's just to switch it up, right? From now on, Echo Fox is always going to have to send someone towards that A site to gain information, right? That's all it is. So Optic just setting the precedent.
They have to respect that push now. Can't just give it up for free. Crim's going to get a lot of information, finds a pick as well. Aqua goes down, Saints responds with a nade right at him, but Karma got the call out that Vicento was potentially pushing through mid. Makes it a 3 versus 2.
Just not enough time, Ben.
13 seconds. Wow, that is just a beautifully played round by Optic Gaming, and Formal showing no signs of slowing down. Optic now 2-0 up.
Yeah, so obviously, Echo Fox decided to just completely give up A. That allows Optic to push up towards stables. As you can see, Karma's doing this. You have Crim6 all the way in the back, just watching their flank. It's an easy 4v4 setup for them. Just play the clock, and they did such a good job doing that.
Especially considering they got the bomb down so early in the round. By the time Echo Fox even had players in position to even potentially contest the players at the bomb, you're down to what, 25, 30 seconds left? It's just bleeding that clock. Very, very good round from Optic Gaming. Now, though, Echo Fox back on the attacking side. What will we see here? Seems like it's going to be more of the same. But do Echo Fox have a response to what Optic Gaming did last round? And you can see Optic, those green arrows set up in a very, very similar position to what we saw in round 1.
Now the only difference is this guy right here, Scump. So he's decided to go on the flank. They didn't do that. They actually pushed someone through the middle building last time. So Optic, again, that nade setup. They are able to get Facento off the bomb. Scump is going to be able to see this as a huge one-on-one, doing a great job just staying alive. Now his team is going to decide to push. That's exactly what he needs to do. Now a 3-on-1 in that bomb site. Scump doing a beautiful time. Just keeping, I'm not sure exactly who that is. That's Aqua. He's going to flank him as well. A beautiful round from Scump, able to pick up both of those players. That's exactly what you need to do. As soon as they know one of those players is watching the flank, they're able to enter that bomb site, and it's a 3v1 situation for the other Optic Gaming members.
Now, if you're Echo Fox in that situation, and you know Scump is hitting that flank, you've already had that brief gun engagement, right? You didn't get the kill, Scump stays alive. Do you almost have to try and force that fight just to make sure the flank is clear? Yeah,
you do. You absolutely have to. You have to win that sort of one-on-one engagement, because as soon as you do, all focus on the bomb site then. So, again, just beautiful switching it up from Optic.
Hey, Echo Fox said they got the map set they wanted. Well, Optic Gaming looking like they got the perfect map set right now. 3-0 up here on St. Marie. And Optic Gaming, of course, they're now going to be making that push over towards B. And I'm curious to see that mini-map. If Echo Fox at all sent anyone to A, I mean, there you go. Just like you called, Merc. You have to respect that push. And interestingly enough, look at number 8, Crimsix. Just lingering a little bit around there to see if anyone from Echo Fox does want to go for that push to the flank. Bomb goes down, though. And notice Formal, 10 points away from Streaks. The assist will do it, but Facento finds the pick instead.
Yeah, beautiful shots from Facento. Saints still on the flank, but again, those nades from Optic have been so clutch. We'll see, this round it's all on Saints for me. Echo Fox, they just need to wait right now, but this could be a huge moment. Karma decides to go on a bit of a late flake. Now what, a 2-on-1. Karma left alone. We'll see how he's able to play this. Now Echo Fox finally able to spot him. A great job from Echo Fox, and that's the sort of risk that you take when you decide to take that late flank, because there's so many positions in the bomb site. He just gets on that radio tower. A very hard gunfight for Karma.
It looked momentarily as if he may have got a little bit beneficial timing there if the player on tower hadn't seen him, but unluckily enough for Karma, he had. Echo Fox will win their first round here on St. Marie du Mont. You can see immediately just talking strats. What do they want to do in this next round? As I said, they get their first round on the door here, but now they're back on the attacking side. Facento, interesting, going to pull out that car.
Yeah, and Echo Fox looks like they're going to decide to switch it up. That strategy from Optic has just been so strong, and you can see, again, a switch up. All 4 members of Optic just hunting B. Now, Echo Fox, they have to decide to do something quickly, or Optic knows what they're going to be able to do. We'll see what happens here. Facento just trying to work a pick with that sniper rifle.
It's all good and well trying to play around a pick, but if the pick never comes, well, you're left in a little bit of a pickle.
Yeah, because this is the issue now. Now Optic knows they're not B. They have somebody in B on that statue, which is just so powerful. The rest of Optic, they can just sort of transition into middle and that A site.
You really are heavily relying on Facento finding something. Honestly, anything will do at this point with that sniper rifle. Krim is on statue. Can he slowly but surely find the pick? Facento just shoulder peeking. There will be Krim, and that's the pick they need. Now you have to fly the B side. You really don't have much time to waste, but in comes the streak from Formal. The glide bomb's going to spot Aqua. That's going to find one. Actually finds 2. Facento goes down as well. What looked like it could have been a good round for Echo Fox seems to be crumbling.
We'll see, number 1 on your minimap. You can see Saints just trying to find this pick. He knows there's somebody at A. There's still plenty of time for Echo Fox to be able to move towards this A site, and here you go. 18 seconds left now on the clock. Somebody's top middle Scump. He has a PPSH, but that's not the weapon you want in this position. Assault just going to try and get to that bomb. If that's an AR, that might be a little bit of a different story. The bomb will go down, but look at number 5, Karma. He's going to be the one making that play. Is the bomb going to go down? It does. Just goes down. Now a 1-on-2 for Saints.
Now Saints finds the pick on Scump as well mid-map. You've got a 1-versus-1 situation. Karma versus Saints. 35 seconds on the bomb. What is Saints going to do? That is going to be the question. Time is, of course, ticking. 30 seconds left. Saints makes his way to the bomb. Finds the pick as well.
1 second, Ben, makes all the difference. Assault able to get that bomb down. Now 2 rounds in a row for Echo Fox making that comeback.
Yeah, Saints just recognized, hold on a minute. Karma isn't where he was. Where else could he be? Well, he's probably on the bomb there. Nicely played, as you said. Echo Fox 2 rounds back to back. Saints with a big 1-versus-2 there, keeping Echo Fox at least close here in St. Marie du Mont. Search and destroy. Curious to see what strat we get this round.
Yeah, I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. All these
curveballs.
guys are just switching up, and it looks like Optic and Saints now has streaks working on that mortar strike as well. And Optic leaning towards a middle map push and A. Just a very slow round start, a big gunfight going down middle. Formal able to pick up that first blood and assault. Now the rest of Optic starting to move towards this A-bomb site, but they don't expect Saints to be there. A great job by him. And again, from that first round, he started to play this A-bomb site, so they might not have known that he was going to be there, but Formal trades that kill out. Now a 3-round 2 for Optic Gaming.
Now this round probably isn't going to be won by Echo Fox, but on the plus side here, they did get full streaks on Saints. I think that's, it's a fair trade considering, of course, Formal at one time had streaks as well. All he has left is the fighter pilot. He will find the pick, and that round, rightfully so, does go to Optic Gaming.
Said all he has left is the fighter pilot.
Yeah, okay.
Fighter pilot could secure you around, so we'll see what Formal decides to do with it. But again, now, the thing for Echo Fox is they know that Optic's 2 rounds away, so Saints is going to have to invest in those streaks very early on. So expect it, if not this round, the round after. We'll see how they play.
And to that point, I'd be very surprised if you didn't see maybe a couple of more mountain classes come out from Optic Gaming, right? Because for them, it's kind of a mind game. Yes, you do have a cushion, but if you can force Saints to waste a couple of streaks, I mean, that's going to be glorious. And there, as you kind of flick through, you can see a fair amount of mountain on Optic Gaming. Meanwhile, Facento, once again, trying to play around the sniper rifle. Obviously, he had some success, but missed the exact same shot a few rounds prior. It was really just came down to that shot on Crim. And for me, this is Echo Fox really relying on this sniper rifle a little too much.
Just think about how this game has changed just from a few different strategies from Optic. I mean, you obviously have that round 1 where Echo Fox just runs into that B bomb site.
Right.
But those nade setups by Optic, they can't do that anymore. So Facento trying to work a B pick because he was able to get that pick on Crim 6, just the last offensive round. And only 45 seconds left for them.
And what's interesting this time, Crim is just completely giving that up. There's actually no one there. B side wide open. If Echo Fox wanted to push in, they could have done it a while ago. But now you have a 2-2 split on the map. You have 2 players of Echo Fox over A, 2 at B. Bomb is going down, and for Sento, it looks like he's just going to play his life. The bomb has to be funny for him. But here comes the first streak. Formal shuts down Aqua. Now surely Saints has to reply with streaks of his own.
He does. Yep. And there's the mortar strike right on all over that B site. He's just going to need a hit marker. That's a big 3-on-3. And that's exactly what you want if you're Echo Fox. You respond with a streak of your own. Now a 3v3 with that bomb down. Optic obviously has to respond very quickly. And actually another one from Echo Fox is going to be invested, just trying to secure this round win, but there's still enough time for Optic to clutch this round out.
I'm going to be honest. Look at where Facento is playing on the map, right? He has perfect line of sight of the bomb. He's already shut down 1. For me, they knew there was no one on the defuse there. I feel like maybe they could have played that glide bomb a little bit differently. I'm not saying don't invest it. I feel like you need to win that round, 100%. That's a must-win round. But when Facento's staring at the bomb, you do have a little bit extra time to play, especially considering Facento was playing so far back on the map playing his... Oh, sorry. Saints was playing so far back on the map playing his life.
Yeah, maybe if Facento goes down there, you invest in that glide bomb. We'll see. I mean, it's just a glide bomb. He still has the fighter pilot.
True. Formal doesn't have his.
Formal doesn't have his, so... We'll see. Again, Optic Gaming has been so good on their offensive, just switching it up. Echo Fox not knowing what to do, and it looks like Optic going to lean towards this B site.
Now, of course, you may have a couple of gunfights going very quickly. Formal actually spots not just 1, but 2 players bottom middle. Now, what is that going to mean? Of course, Optic Gaming already pushing straight up mid-map. There goes the bomb down at B. Assault could be in a little bit of a pickle here. Formal lands some shots, but once again, you have to feel bomb goes down, and time is against Echo Fox already. They don't really have anyone challenging in a favorable position. Yeah,
and I don't like that streak at all. Scump's able to get in the top mid. Karma also bottom mid. Now a 3v3, 25 seconds left. This is such a tough spot, but Scump did get caught out. We'll see what Echo Fox is able to do. Saints picks up 2. They also had a smoke. They had a smoke as well. We weren't able to see do that. Oh my gosh, what
this is such a good game.
These guys are just playing mind games back and forth with one another.
I love it. Of course, to your point, the fighter pilot was used. Really, not the best use. Yes, maybe you get a little bit of information, but at the end of the day, Saints up top manages to find the first kill, and then also gets the second kill, completely opens up that portion of the map. Really, that round was on him, and now we're all square, 4-4. Saints, again, working on more streaks. I'm kind of surprised they didn't give him bomb here.
Yeah, I mean, this is just Saints versus Formal right now. I mean,
that's basically
Saints 11-4, Formal 11-3. Echo Fox able to get that bomb down. We'll see how Optic's able to respond. No nades coming in. They're just going to be too late. Echo Fox just decides, we're going to leave this site.
Mind games
there
again.
Comes in that smoke grenade from Optic Gaming that allows them to get to that statue, and we'll see how Echo Fox is able to play this. They have all the sight they need for that bomb.
And again, I love that adjustment for the very first round, but that can't happen. Crim shuts down Facento, and now Optic Gaming just flood straight in towards the bomb site. Can somehow Echo Fox get the information they so desperately need? Scump will go down. He was the player defusing, flies in, and Optic Gaming fall. And once again, to your point, Joe, the mind game's coming through. Echo Fox realize, hey, we rush B. We know the smoke's going to come.
Right.
We know the nades are going to come. So let's just get the hell out of the site.
I love it. This is the best game of Search and Destroy we've seen all year long.
Agreed. This is a fantastic one. The only thing I will say is I would have loved to have seen Saints plant that bomb. Of course, those extra points. Yes, it's risky because you know the nades are going to come through, but if you just, adjust a little bit, maybe put on an armored class, he gets those extra points, it could be the difference, because how close is Saints? That, to me, is the question here. That is what this could come down to. 550.
It's a bomb plant.
Plants would have given them streaks.
We'll see. Optic Gaming on the offensive. Looks like they're trying to take mid-map. Those smokes from Karma. We saw he's been using them as much as possible, trying to get in the mind of Echo Fox, but Echo Fox responding greatly, now having a 5-4 lead after an early 3-0 from Optic.
You have to feel like this has round 11 written all over it.
I'm okay with that.
I'm perfectly okay with that too. Scump, of course, does have bomb in hand. Echo Fox just taking slow. Of course, you can see Aqua respecting the A push that came prior in the game. He's going to be on that side of the map. Meanwhile, 3 teammates, do they still have their nades? That's the question. Saints has to stay alive. Again, streaks for Saints here are such a priority for Echo Fox. We've seen the damage they can do so far. Optic Gaming, of course, still lingering around that B side. Facento finds one, Aqua finds the second. Now Karma and Scump left in a 2 versus 4.
So Crim actually loses that fight to Facento when Facento was under position, and then on the other side, Formal tries to do a late flank, but Aqua is able to control it. Facento having such a good round. Saints still trying to find one more kill, but this will be the game. Now Karma left in a 1-on-3 with 18 seconds left. This should do it. What a response from Echo Fox.
Absolutely a wonderful game of Search and Destroy. That was a pleasure to watch. Of course, it started off so well for Optic Gaming.
Yeah.
Echo Fox showed that they can reply. Then all of a sudden, Optic Gaming reply again to Echo Fox's strats. And then Echo Fox ultimately
are able to work together and sort of work this map, get that mid-map control so that guys like Facento and Sace can get some flag caps. And on the other side, Crim 6 Formal, they're going to be opening the lanes up for Scump.
Yep.
And Karma.
Series tied, 1 map apiece. CTF Ardennes Forest underway. Optic Gaming versus Echo Fox. Of course, this winner's bracket round 1 matchup, and already the crowd once again in respawn, trying to get behind Optic Gaming, trying to give them a little bit of extra energy, but it's Facento that opens up early with a double. Saints as well with 1, and now Karma left to watch that overextend. Saints is going to be there, and that's not.
And look at the mini-map already, Ben. Facento just pushed through that ice elbow, spawns Optic all the way out. This is exactly what you need. This is a big one-on-one. Aqua wins it. Like flag cap for Echo Fox. What a flag route from Facento. Picks up those 2 kills, just immediately goes for that flag.
Now, importantly note, to your point, 2 kills, flag cap, 450 score already. So he is definitely going to be a menace. And what's scary to me here is no one in Optic Gaming with a minute gone has a kill. They need to maybe just slow down the tempo, absorb a little bit of pressure, play for those kills, set themselves up to just at least stop this Echo Fox aggression.
And to a lot of these teams, this is the more preferred side for Optic Gaming. You want to attack that bunker because you can play so defensive as they are. Assault picking up Formal. Saints already picking up another one on Scump. This is exactly what you wanted for your Echo Fox. Start going in as soon as you get a couple kills. That's it. Now look at that minimap. Again, all of Optic Gaming. They're going to spawn towards that cabin side. 6 already up, 5 another spawn. Scump, this is all on him. He has to get to bunker. We'll see. Facento throwing that stun. He knows this is the biggest one-on-one. But Saints is already behind them. What a win from Facento. 2-0 Echo Fox.
Yeah, Facento didn't get his streaks, but Assault, he will get something for his efforts. In fact, he's going to get 2. Fighter Pilot and Glide Bomb now under his control. Saints was actually just on a 5 streak before Formal finally shut him down. Don't think he got anything there to use, but I mean, this is just Echo Fox slaying Optic Gaming. Optic Gaming with 2 minutes gone have 3 kills.
I mean, I don't know what happened during that break, but Echo Fox just got fired up. That Search and Destroy obviously was so clutch for them, gave them that momentum. Obviously, maybe in game 1 they weren't as warmed up as they wanted to be. Already streaks called in from Echo Fox. A bit of a waste here as Optic was able to stop the offensive push, but a 2-0 lead so far. I mean, the pace set by Echo Fox.
Yeah, it definitely is. They were able to get 3 down. They're going to wrap back to their flag, make sure no one is overextended from Optic Gaming, playing the correct way there. If you're Echo Fox as well, you have to consider that you have Aqua in such an advanced position, staring at the Optic Gaming flag. What is Scump going to be able to do, though? It seems like the aggression could come in. Counter here. 2 players going out for Echo Fox. Smoke grenade goes down. Karma's going to say thank you very much for the team kill. Comes through. Scump tried to snap on Assault. That's not gone well, but Formal does get a big defense.
Yeah, that was a huge kill. Crimsix able to pick up this one, so this could be it for Optic, but Saints able to pick up Formal now. Can Crimsix get out? He's a little bit slow, has Mountain scoped on, does pick up that kill. He's gonna take it towards middle, towards his team. It's actually decides to run through bunker, but this should be a flag cap. Never mind, here comes the glide bomb.
Yeah, Krim was expecting the streaks to come through, and rightfully so, manages to just keep himself in a position to stay alive, but there could be even more streaks, and there it is. Can Krim get through? No, he can't. Assault puts the artillery down. Krim will fall. Saint shuts down Scump. Formal left, right at the back of the map, trying to just see if he can get any information whatsoever. Wants to make sure that no one from Echo Fox pulls the flag. Needs to be careful though, because Aqua is going to go straight behind. Aqua shuts down Krim, and Echo Fox will survive. Formal, last man alive. He's going to go down. Scump falls instantly off spawn, and number 7, Karma, the only man alive for Optic Gaming, is scurrying.
Yeah, that was very smart. Echo Fox knew they were going to spawn Optic Ruins, so Karma the only one here. Let's see if he's able to make a play. Very sneaky. He was able to get that spawn.
Oh no. Oh no. Nearly a 3 for Karma. Was only able to find 2. And now you have Saints weak on flag. Knows that one player from Optic Gaming will overextend from.
Oh, but that spawn for Aqua, this should be able to allow them to lock it up and get this 3rd flag cap. Saints takes down Scump. Formal the last one left, and the flag was actually returned by Formal, so a great play by him. Still, though, a 2-0 lead for Echo Fox.
And you have to bear in mind, the 2 players from Optic Gaming that were far pushed in Echo Fox's base both had Mountain on, so those streaks really had no effect. They got the call out because Formal picked up a kill, but the glide bomb hit a tree. So ultimately, Formal gets the return. If that glide bomb connects, that would be a 3-0 game to Echo Fox.
And if you didn't know, trees counter bombs.
Yes, they do, Joe. Yes, they do. A glide bomb you have to try and place to the left or right of a tree. But still, Echo Fox in the first half have been fantastic. 30 seconds left. They have a 2-0 lead. I mean, you look at the stat line. You've got Cento 9-6, Saints 10-6, Assault 9-4, Aqua 10-4. I'm curious to see how many streaks Echo Fox actually still have. You see Saints, 0 streaks left for him at his disposal. Doesn't seem like Aqua has any. Assault
I don't think they have any left. Oh, actually, Cento does have one more fighter pilot, but the big thing was they invested 3 of them to get that flag stop.
Yep.
It could have turned into a counter cap, but still, a 2-0 lead at the half. You go into the preferred side.
That's the key to me. Yep. That's the key. You mentioned it earlier on Optic Gaming playing on, what many consider to be the preferred side. They're down 2 now. You do have a fighter pilot, which we know how dominant that can be. I mean, this is Echo Fox's game to throw away.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's Optic Gaming we're talking about.
That's true.
They've done crazier things before. Sometimes teams, they play a little bit too defensive. Don't allow Optic Gaming to get that mid-map control, to get into your ruins. Players like Karma and Scump, they can pester you all half long.
True.
Push up a little bit if you're Echo Fox. Put the pressure on Optic.
Definitely don't want to just sit and turtle in your base. That's when all of a sudden things go from good to very, very bad. Very, very quickly. As we'll kick off this round on board with Saints. Already trying to put pressure mid-map. Scump, Formal.
And look at 3 players from Scump just running right, or 3 players from Optic running right up the middle. And this is exactly what you want if you're an Optic fan. Just 3 dead right away. They know there's 1 player left. Here comes in that streak, though. We'll see if they're able to slow him down.
Bear in mind, they actually got the pick on Cento, and the fighter pilot gets absolutely nothing for its efforts. The one thing it did do, though, is slow down the push, but never mind.
Scary.
Formal with a double. Assault finally shuts him down. That's a flag.
I mean, what a strat from Optic. Just 3 right down the middle. Echo Fox didn't expect that,
And again,
Karma, very close to streaks now.
Right.
See how he's able to work that. So we'll see what happens now as we still have 4 minutes left in this half.
Yeah, Karma, nicely played from him. Close to streaks for now. Want to send it over to an Astro Gaming listening with Optic Gaming.
You want to switch with me?
No,
Guys, they're just
I
waiting.
can't cross. I can't cross.
Literally just waiting. All right, well, I'm going to give up ice for a sec. Try to get a pick right here.
Here one, Matt? I think he's close.
That's me,
Okay.
I think.
Seth, you might want...
Oh, fuck, you got me. Don't
Heady.
peek. Where's that? Where's that?
On there, Heady.
Hold on, fire attack.
Bridge Heady. He's pushing up.
Close fire.
I'm going, hang on.
Assault's pushing middle. He's going to be army.
I'm weak.
You guys are good?
He pushed me. No, he's under tank. Fire tank. He's going fire
I needed
cut.
it. I'll watch your fire cut. I'll watch your fire cut.
One's Captain Heady.
2 fire cut. Both weak.
Team kills.
Team kill. Kevin Heady. First Heady.
Fire.
First Heady and fire. Last 2. Go ahead. Looking
fire.
Good play. I'm looking at fire. One's first Heady for sure, guys.
Come circle on me.
I'm going for this fire
Yeah,
guy.
top circle. Dave, or something help.
Weak circle.
I don't know where Cabin Heady went.
Backside circle.
He's in first, Ian. Yeah, he's still there. Watch out behind first. Stay alive. I'm looking inside first. I didn't stun anything.
They naded me fire tank.
Pushing up. He's still there.
Oh, he's mid-circle. Fire tank right now.
Cabin cut hurt also.
Yuli's still.
Yuli's fire
They're
tank.
gonna push me, Matt. Yeah, one's gonna push me first right now.
Yuli's probably pushing you fire.
One's first.
Flank bell.
Come back. Damon. Go back, Damon. Cabin cut. Do the little all by flag.
Oh, fuck, he got away.
Yeah, he's out.
Where's the closest guy?
Fire cut.
Fire cut, yeah.
My people
Circle,
know we
one shot,
spawn behind flag. We spawn behind flag. Can you stun him? Can you stun him or
No,
not?
I don't have a stun. He's going circle.
Yeah, he's going on.
He's sitting in the pit right now, Seth.
All right, they got that.
Corey?
They got that.
Nice. Get broken.
Where are you?
Try to just
I'm
counter
broken,
cap.
I'm broken.
Team kill, team kill, team kill.
Yeah,
Team kill.
team
Might
kill
have
for
six.
streaks.
I'm going
Starting
ice.
back base,
Pushing
starting
ice.
back base.
I'm here with you, Seth.
Pushing ice.
Seth, I'm gonna smoke
One
it.
step.
He's on flag.
Looking back.
He's
Back
pushing,
flag, back
pushing
flag.
front. He's pushing their tank
One's
right
back
here.
flag right
Two
now.
other
Aqua.
tank.
One's back
Yeah.
flag, Aqua.
One's
Stay
other
alive,
tank
stay
and
alive,
one's on the right
Aqua's
ramp.
back left. He's going ice. He's gonna go ice on you, dude. Careful.
Okay.
We're good, yeah.
Big win, yeah.
We're good.
Two ice.
Nice.
Two
One more.
ice. One more.
Two cabin.
cabin.
Two cabin. Two. Both there.
Dude, it's OE
That's
broken,
just
guys.
OE.
OE,
That's
Start
OE.
a wing.
OE.
Start a wing. Start a wing. I'm gonna start piecing him cabin side.
One's front
I
cabin.
don't see anyone,
Big
Seth.
one.
Fire dead
Nice.
too.
Let's go.
Nice, I'm pushing
Might be
through.
first. Might be in first. I didn't stun him. He's
I'm
playing on
going
first.
mid with you guys. You two might want to wait.
What's first week.
Back bridge, back bridge.
First really
He's
week.
back left.
Seth, go broken.
Challenge me
Two guy
first. I naded. He did.
First dead.
Nice, good job.
Optic Gaming communicating very, very well here in the second half. And something interesting to note, you heard Karma call it out immediately. Formal says, hey, they team killed, this could be a chance. Karma says, no, they just team killed for streaks. Very, very smart plays coming in from Echo Fox, recognizing, hey, you know, if you cap this fight, you get streaks. So Echo Fox do have that at their disposal. But Optic Gaming started to turn up a little bit here, Mo.
Yeah, it's just a minute 40 left, and as we were just talking about, Echo Fox do have a lot of streaks. I mean, just look at that scoreboard. Obviously, Assault, double positive, Aqua, double positive, everyone positive on the Echo Fox side. Just right from the beginning, they set the pace. Finally, a bit of an attack from Formal, but Saint shuts it down. And then watch that minimap. All of Echo Fox and spawn right on that flag. This is why this side is so difficult.
The one scary thing is, though, Echo Fox realistically not much map control. They're spawning in and they're just kind of defensively staying, and they get a little lucky there. Saints obviously wins that 1v1. If he loses that, it's a different story. Optic Gaming would get that flag out, and the kills consistently being traded. Now you have number one. That's going to be Facento. He can now just be a nuisance over towards Ruin side if he wants. He's going to stop anyone pushing through mid-map, and with 58 seconds left, you've got streaks as well. Surely, Echo Fox, you don't throw this game away.
Yeah, the only play is number 7. I believe that's Karma sneaking to the base, but all of Echo Fox are pushed up. They decide we're going to use some streaks here, and they're able to see him.
The tree again!
The tree again, the tree hard counters the glide bomb. Now Echo Fox decide to back up. That's number 3 Assault, but Karma going to try and drink this kill. It's a big one-on-one. Aqua wins it, shuts down that pull. And again, Echo Fox is doing everything they need to stop the offensive from Optic.
I could just see it now if Optic Gaming was to come back into this one. Hashtag Optic Tree trending wide on Twitter. Of course, they've had some favors from Vans in the past, but the trees, of course, doesn't seem like that's going to be enough. 3-1 the final score. Facento finds 16 seconds left. Optic Gaming, unless they get an absolute perfect relay, which forces an overtime, it doesn't look like this is going to be possible.
I would love to know the last time all 4 players on Optic Gaming were negative in a respawn. JP, you back there? You hear me? I'd love to know.
I don't think there was history books back then, Joe, to be honest. Map to force a game 5. Of course, a loss here. They're still in the tournament, but they will fall down into that loser's bracket. Not a place many people would have predicted, but game 4 now underway.
Yeah, as you said, I mean, that loser's bracket is a very long day, especially on a Sunday. So
Very long.
only top 12 right now. Scum decides to go top middle. Formal already off to a good start. And we shall see if Scum and the Green Wall are able to step it up and take this to a game 5 already. Playing so well. They have early control, and here we go.
Well, Scump's kind of in that no-nonsense mood already. Found himself a double. Managed to get some hill time there, but it is going to be Krim that jumps straight in. The trade's coming through. Optic Gaming getting all the kills. 30 seconds left on the hill, though. This is where you want to see Optic Gaming potentially push through, trying to control the spawns, because very similar to map number 1, if you remember, it was Optic Gaming that got the hill time, but Echo Fox held the spawns for that second hill.
Yeah, and that's a great response from Echo Fox. They get a 4 dead from Optic, and you can already see Scump, Formal, deciding to push towards this radio tower, try to work on spawns for next, but Saints already watching it, and this is a great response from Echo Fox. The map's going to be about tied up, but Echo Fox have full control for this Winery Hill.
Yeah, Karma does shut down Aqua, but Aqua really not going to be too fussed because he is going to get a good spawn over towards that next hill. He looks like he's just watching Grandma's. The overhead view shows you Saints is going to have a little bit of a gunfight very soon. Of course, those 2 players that rotated for Optic Gaming through towards Radio Tower. Saints should be able to find both those. There's one, that's Formal. There's Scump. Saints does a phenomenal job, but there's still 1 player from Optic Gaming being a nuisance. It is going to be Krim. Krim now 1 shot. Saints desperately wants to hunt him down. Still 10 shots left, but the bayonet comes through from Krim. Saints, take a seat, my son.
Yeah, and that's a huge play, because look at that mini-map. Crim6 winning that one-on-one. Another gunfight gets Optic the favorable spawns. What a play from Krim. One-on-one changes the tide for Optic Gaming. Now all of Echo Fox starting to spawn out.
Yeah, beautiful play. And Echo Fox instantly, I mean, you can see where they're spawning on the mini-map if you're listening by radio commentary. Well, I can tell you it's not that close. They're going to have to now Set up on that next hill. Optic Gaming will get that scrap time, but again, still a rather close game. For me, the importance here is karma. 525 points out of 625 towards the fighter pilot, just 100 more points, and he's going to start getting close to those streaks. Currently on a 4 streak. Krim also, note, on a 3 streak of his own. He's at 485 out of 625. So these two players, massive for Optic Gaming to get those streaks. That's your teammate, Krim. Calm down, okay? Calm down. That would have been terrible right there.
Yeah, and Echofox just have a perfect setup. I mean, already gaining about 15 points. They rotated early, but Optic doing a 2-man push in the back, trying to work middle map as well. So we'll see if Echofox, Optic obviously knows where they all are, but 3 dead for Optic Gaming. This is obviously puts Formal in a very tough spot. All of Optic spawn out.
And both of the players for Optic Gaming there on streaks, both full. And what was interesting is Krim was the first one to go around that corner. You almost want Formal to bait a little bit there for Krim, because if he does get that 1 kill, he gets the fighter pilot.
Yeah, absolutely. And we talked about how vital those can be, but they just honestly took too much time.
Yeah.
Trying to work those streaks, that's sort of the bad thing about it. I mean, streaks are great, but you like points. Points help you win.
Points win your games, that's for sure. Without the points, you're definitely not winning a thing. But speaking of points, Echofox now, 86 points to 54 of Optic Gaming. They're getting the final few moments on that hill before we get to the last hill of the first rotation. And it's a bit of a scurry there for Echofox. Optic Gaming did have time, of course, to set up nicely. Scump, 1 shot, needs to be careful. Actually, somehow finds the pick there on Saints with help of a nade. Formal shuts down 1, so does Karma. So Optic Gaming, early on this hill at least, Joe, getting a lot of points back.
Yeah, this is the first rotation they've actually had early on. I mean, you saw on Winery in the last hill that we were just at, all Echofox. Finally, Optic Gaming rotate early. They get a nice setup going. We'll see how Echofox are able to respond. But Optic about to tie the game, and great kills from Aqua Saints and, you know, Faceta. I mean, they're just doing such a great job, but Optic trying to respond.
Just as you say, how's Echofox going to respond? They jump in the hill, they find 3. Lately, Krim all by himself, but Krim manages to just delay the push from Echofox. He gets a double, and with 16 seconds left on the final hill, the first rotation scores on the doors, 91 to Echofox, 86 to Optic Gaming. Still the fight for scrap time. I think Echofox may just leave it. Of course, you do have Saints up top middle, but Krim actually guns him. So Facento now left in a 1 versus 2. He's going to fall, and Optic Gaming through brute force now have control of the next hill.
Yeah, and we were talking about that scrap time fight that Karma won. Honestly, do you even want to push that last 10 seconds? But Crimsix and Jump win some gunfights. But again, every time it seems that Optic gets into a little bit of control, Echofox responds.
Yeah, just like that. Scump, 11 bullets. He didn't want to take his time to reload this. This just back up the stairs. Of course, just kind of waiting for a teammate to maybe cause a distraction, but Saints read it like a book. Now can he find the pick on Formal? No, he can't. Formal double kill. Formal looking for more. Not going to happen. Saints now goes for the flank, shuts him down, and the trades continue to come through. Nicely read on the spawns from Facento. Gets the call up from his teammates. Hey, we got good spawns. Facento immediately knows to turn around, and look how close to those streaks he is as well.
Yeah, I mean, and we've seen it time and time again. Not necessarily the first time we're at this hill, but the second time you can see teams pick up more and more time. And look at those spawns, look at that mini-map.
I would love to see Facento try and juggle the hill here. Something we haven't really seen too much in World War II. It's pretty tough to do in this game, that's for sure. But this could be the perfect opportunity moment. 5 seconds. Play your life! But unfortunately, someone comes up top. No streaks whatsoever for Echofox.
Yeah, if you look at that mini-map, Facento, not only does he die there, he actually spawns out as well. So Optic pushing towards this back dirt street. If they get these kills here, all of Echofox will spawn out. But Echofox doing a great job. Aqua just trying to waste time. Saints in this hill now. And you can see Optic also starting to spawn out. So great response from Optic, but there's one more player, Scump, all the way in the back.
And that identical fight happened in the first rotation, if you remember, Mook. It was Saints that shut down Formal and Scump. Now it's Aqua that gets a big 3 kills, holds the spawns for Echofox. Of course, Krim was able to break it in that first rotation, but Krim, of course, he's spawned out now, so Echofox should pick up a big chunk of this time.
I mean, if you're Optic, you just go back and look at these early hills.
Yeah.
They're just not winning rotations. Plain and simple, they're not rotating early enough. And this allows, you know, Echofox to have this big of a lead.
Luckily enough, though, for Optic Gaming, no one from Echofox does have streaks. Assault is very, very close, however. 200 points away. Make that 100 points as he finds that pick. Now can he go for the trade? Flies it. Formal gets the kill. That's a fighter pilot. Just 25 more for the glide bomb. Somehow still away as he absorbs the nade. Of course, Optic Gaming do have hill control, and this is the perfect time to use it. Use the fighter pilot. Get your extra streaks.
Yeah, he's just waiting a few seconds so his teammates can push up. If you look at that mini-map, all Echofox getting close to that hill. All of Optic Gaming stuck in this grandma's house right here. We'll see if Echofox can get those kills. Already starting their assault. Let's see if Optic can respond, but Echofox already spawning Optic Gaming out towards that radio tower.
Of course, streaks were earned. No artillery though, so just a glide bomb left for Echo Fox, but the score is really starting to mount up. 178 to 110. Optic Gaming fly through. 25 seconds left on the hill. They look potentially good to grab this time, but Echo Fox, again, they can afford to go for one more push if they want.
Yeah, and you can see Saints Viceno drop. The other 4 just decide to go towards that next hill. That's all they need to do. Hill number 4. We'll see if they get that early setup. All of Optic spawning back here, back by this parking lot. And we'll see if Echo Fox can hold strong here. Now a 40-second lead for them. But those are 2 big kills as you look at that mini-map. 2 of Echo Fox members spawning very far away. Great kills from Crim6.
This wouldn't be a ridiculously big comeback, but it would be a comeback, that's for sure. 135 Optic Gaming score. Echo Fox on the hill, 184. No assault, 22 and 11. What a performance from him. Streaks also used there. No avail, and Scump throws an 8 at Saints. He falls, and this is a hard point that Optic Gaming do tend to have a lot of success on.
Yeah, absolutely. But Assault again, picking up 2 Viceno, having to take him down. Always sucks when your teammate has to take you down, but it is what it is. And again, Echo Fox responding, Viceno and Aqua. And right now, this is all you want to do if you're Echo Fox. Just keep trading and contesting this hill.
Well, that's all you need to do. Just keep splitting that time, and you will eventually win the game. Force Optic Gaming to have a fantastic hold. I think, honestly, it may all come down to the second hill once again when we get to that rotation. 13 seconds left. Optic Gaming should be good to get it. Now, it all comes down to Optic splitting the time here on this first hill of the 3rd rotation. The score as we rotate, 192 to what should settle at around about 159. I believe there's no streaks for really anyone, and that's what you want if you're Optic Gaming. They get the kills in rotation. They have the early time here on the first hill.
Yeah, and this is exactly where you want to be if you're Crim6. Top of this middle building. You know where they're spawning. Look at Karma. Already thinking about that next hill as you talked about it. A great play for him, but Echo Fox expected it.
And they still need to make sure that that's what they do. Players have to push through that right-hand side, that tower side, and get control of the next one, because that is really where this game is going to be won or lost. Optic Gaming have done a great job to chip away the lead. 193 to 180, but Echo Fox still barraging in towards the hill. Saints with the trade. Scump's going to go flying into the hill, though. He knows there's going to be a couple of plays from Echo Fox. There's still, though, note, with 24 seconds left, Merc, it's still Echo Fox that have the spawns for second hill.
Yeah, and you saw Crim6 was able to pick up that fighter pilot, so that could be very important. Maybe not on this next one, but
this is the
one
fight
after that. But this is a huge fight right here. Echo Fox still spawning at the hill, but what a play from Aqua thinking about those spawns.
Now, note, Crim does have a fighter pilot. Calm also working towards streaks. This is where the game may actually just completely slow down. If you're Optic Gaming, that's just a monumental win right there. That's going to put him even closer towards those streaks. Now, if you're Optic Gaming, you want a slow push, and then this is where you may actually have to invest that streak.
Yeah, you will, right away. He's actually going to use it. Crim6 able to pick up 1. But that's it, and Aqua trades that kill. We'll see what Optic's able to do with that push, but Aqua, again, picks up on a 3 streak right now. What a play, and look where Optic's spawning. At that radio tower, you do not want to spawn there whatsoever. This could be it for Echo Fox.
Yeah, they have potentially a good split here, or a good pinch if you're Optic Gaming, but they need the kills, and the kills just have not come. Aqua on the flank finds 1. Karma, last man alive, 222 to 194. Echo Fox, this is going to be an unbelievably close ending to this game. I believe they cannot win on this hill, but all they will need is 2 seconds. If Optic Gaming are not able to contest, Crim shuts down Assault. In goes Optic Gaming one more time. Aqua is going to pick up a fighter pilot as well.
Huge.
Saints now looking for trades. He's going to fall. Optic Gaming get control. Now look at the race on the minimap towards the next hill with 5 seconds left till it pops. Bear in mind, though, Echo Fox with streaks.
Yeah, and you can see number 2 Crim spawns all the way out. That's such a far spawn for him. Echo Fox have control. Here comes that fighter pilot in from Aqua. This is so important. Only 9 more seconds for Echo Fox. Optic have to attack now. Finally,
No,
dead.
Echo Fox is spawning out as well. 2 players way away. Saints on the hill. Can he go big? No! Karma shuts him down, and Optic Gaming break. Once again, they cannot win on this hill. They will need to rotate as well, but 36 seconds, they need every single second of it. All Echo Fox need now is 4 seconds.
Yeah, and if you're Echo Fox, don't feed streaks. Getting a little bit very close to it, about halfway there. If you're Echo Fox, have a smart push. If you don't win it, rotate. So right here, Saints and Aqua, let's see what they do. Already starting to head over towards that 4th hill. Viceno all the way in the back, didn't expect Crim6 to spawn there. And here we go. These are going to be the key fights.
This is it. This is basically going to be the game. You've got 9 seconds left on the hill. Optic Gaming get that. They've reduced the deficit wonderfully. It's a 246 to what should be around about a 240 game. And in fact, Optic say, no, screw this, rotate. No one's going to get the scrap time. Optic winning the gunfights as well. Scum in that ball.
They have to get in. They have to get in, Ben.
It's Vicento. And Vicento flies into the hill. He gets the scrap time.